Hi bro, are you going to play tennis?
Yeah, I'm going to be there in the next 15 minutes, bro.
I have some exciting news for you. Do you have a minute?
Sure, bro.
Do you know that you can make some money playing tennis?
Playing my favorite game can actually earn me some money. How is that even possible, bro?
Yes, it is possible with Lympo. With Lympo, you can not only earn money playing your favorite sport, but also monetize your health data.
I would like to know more about Lympo.
Yeah, I have made a detailed presentation about Lympo. I can walk you through.
Alright.
Alright, let's get into the presentation.
So guys, let's see what exactly Lympo is. So Lympo is an ecosystem used to monetize sports and health data via blockchain. So before getting into more details, let's see what the problem is today. So as we all know that the usage of health apps has been constantly increasing. So more than 52% of smartphone users gather health related information on their phone. Just in 2016 alone, mHealth App Store downloads total 3.2 billion. So health-related data is a precious asset for both individuals and stakeholders in the data-driven sports, health, and wellness industry. However, the users generating this data cannot aggregate, share, and monetize it. It lacks the means to interconnect existing data. The industry cannot unlock its full potential to benefit all of market players. So to the bottom of the slide, we see a bar which represents the number of apps in each field. So let's say there are total 100 apps that have been developed in the health sector. There are more than 30 plus apps in the fitness and more than 10 plus apps in the lifestyle and stress. And there are another 10 apps in the diet and nutrition and the remaining into each of them as shown here. And to the right there is a graph which shows the rapid increase of the market value in the digital health market growth as we go from 2017 to 2020. Health related data is one of the most valued and expensive assets. It turns out that our personal data is not our personal asset. So we use a smartphone or watch or wearable to track our data, and companies whose products we are using are busy collecting our data and generating profits from it. So the study says that many health apps may be sharing patients' health data without their knowledge. So the common issue is the privacy and security of the health information. So another additional problem with the M-health sector is that the market is very segmented. So most apps focus on one specific area while each of the providers gather only very specific information, thus lacking an overall picture. While various aggregators that allow integration exist, users are reluctant to connect their apps and variables to them because there is no real advantage for a user to have this data in one place. So the final question is that what's next? Like I collect all this data, but how am I going to aggregate that and what is the use that I get out of this aggregation? So the companies boast of the privacy like the Google, Apple or Microsoft, but they do not inspire the trust in storing the sensitive information. So the lack of mechanism allowing users to effectively share their sports and health data. So how do we solve this problem? So we need to come up with an idea where we need to allow users to own the data they generate, not to be sharing users' data. So an aggregator to sum up all the sensitive information, the ability to monetize your data. So we should be building an ecosystem that can be beneficial to all sectors. And finally, an app to address ownership, integration, and free data flow. So the one-stop solution for all this is Lympo. So all the challenges that we have discussed just before are handled by Lympo. So what is the utility token that Lympo uses? It is called as Lym, and it is the heart of the Lympo ecosystem. So Lym token is used as an exchange value to monetize your data and for various other purposes which we are going to discuss in few seconds. So then we have a question that comes up with this. So is blockchain really necessary for this type of project? Let's see why the blockchain would be necessary for this type of ecosystem. So the blockchain technology can be used to increase security and interoperability of health data. Uh, it, so once data is on blockchain, it cannot be changed. So the blockchain-based smart contracts can be fully executed when contract conditions are met. So we can set up the ownership to the users for their data. So let's say I generate some data, my health data, and I should be the owner for my own data. So that can be done through blockchain. So allowing users to control who can access their data by registering permissions to patient generated data on blockchain and under which conditions. With data protection regulations tightening around the world, this feature will enable third parties to give solid proof on data provenance on the blockchain. Now let's go through the main parts in the Lympo ecosystem. So there are three main parts. The first one being the Lympo digital fitness wallet and user reward mechanisms, the Lympo marketplace, the Lympo crowdfunding and investment platform. The first one, the Lympo wallet and user rewards mechanism. So there are multiple use cases here. So let's look at two of them. The first one is like a Lympo user receives a notification that a challenge to run 5 kilometers this week is being organized by a shoe producer. So no matter which app they use, they can complete this task and get token rewards with the Lympo platform. So the steps would be the athletic shoe producer publishes a 5 km running challenge. So I'm using a Lympo app now, and then I get a notification saying talking about this challenge. So I would decide to participate, and the agreement is registered then, and the user completes this challenge and submits the app tracking data. I would be rewarded the Lym tokens. So the another use case is that a new boxing club in the city notifies users in the city that a certain number of tokens will be distributed to those attending their first boxing class for beginners. Users check in to a club location at a specific time using their Lympo account and get these Lym reward tokens. So the second one is Lympo marketplace, monetizing the data. So there are in-platform purchases starting from an existing platform with 500 plus fitness trainers. So you could have a healthy lifestyle goods and services in return for your data. So you sell your data and in return you get some healthy lifestyle goods and services. So you would get some fitness advice based on the data users and interests. So everyone owning the Lym tokens will receive discounts and products offered by our partners. So businesses use tokens to pay for their listing their products and services on the platform. The third one is the Lympo crowdfunding platform. So the crowdfunding platform will allow for businesses and service providers active in the Lympo ecosystem to review and rate new companies seeking investment for a certain token reward offered by a startup listed. So this will help investors to better evaluate the potential of the new venture and for startups to find potential partners and customers operating within the same industry. So many new companies are following the usual data economy business cycle, like build a product, attract a large user base, then start analyzing and monetizing data. But with the help of Lym in token investments, startups on the Lympo crowdfunding platform will be able to start working with a big database immediately, purchasing fitness and health data directly from our users. So now let's look at the team. So the Lympo team has 12 team members and 13 advisors coming from every sector. Ada Junus, the CEO and founder of Lympo, she has been awarded as an emerging European tech star by the Financial Times, Google, and other new Europe 100 list partners. Her previous work includes VC Labs Ventures from Seattle, European Parliament, United Nations, and in sports she practices yoga and running. Gintotas Kisonas is the CTO or software development lead or process architect. So he has extensive experience in multiple industries and seeks to apply his skills to all kinds of businesses related needs, both technical and non-technical. Antanas Guoga, he is the advisor and he is the member of European Parliament. Justus Craigsley, smart contract lead, and he is an online gaming software developer with 12 plus years of experience. So let's look at the associations or the promotions that Lympo did. So Lympo coordinated with Caroline Wozniacki, the most powerful woman in an international sports 2018. So I have linked the videos here to check what they have told about Lympo and how they are associated with Lympo. So the video link here shows how Caroline has actually got to know about Lympo and how she uses Lympo in her day-to-day life. Jordan Travers is a holistic health coach, and I have included his video bite, which he talks about Lympo. And Andreas Gudgius, he's from Lithuania. He is a discus throw world champion, and I have included his link here. And Paulius Ritter, US former fitness coach, former boxer, and look at his video bite here. So some updates are important videos that I wanted to mention about Lympo. So the Lympo app beta version has been launched in September 2018, and the Neo Global Capital NGC has invested in Lympo. So the partnership with Olivex. Olivex is the creator of CryptoKitties app. And Dallas Mavericks and Lympo app announced multi-year partnership to promote health and fitness tech. So the first crypto marathon run, or the Lympo run, this was held in Lithuania. So this is the first run that was held to use the Lym tokens, and the people who actually complete this marathon gets Lym tokens in return, and this has been successfully done. And the last one is we can earn Lym tokens for doing squats. So this video shows the little feature of the Lympo app where you could actually do the squats, like the squat challenge, and get Lym tokens in return for that. So the final conclusion is that the Lympo ecosystem starts from the existing platform, which enables users to find the best personal trainer with 500 plus fitness professionals operational in Lithuania, and then expanding to California, United States, and Melbourne, Australia. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and share this video. And for more updates on cryptocurrency, please subscribe to my channel Crypto Krishna. Thank you.